It's a beautiful spring morning and a great day for a spring football game. I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I'm honored to be on this platform, to be here with the Rev, and to be here with my athletic director and my good friend and the mayor, Steve Williams. We love Huntington. Today we parallel the rebirth of spring with the turning back on of our fountain. We've had some warm days on the plaza this spring, and on one of those warm days, I was out here on the plaza, and a student came up to me and she told me she was missing the fountain, the waters of the fountain. And I think all of us have been longing for the waters of this fountain to come back on. It's been a long time since November 14th when we turned it off. This fountain ceremony this past November was the 48th anniversary of the tragic plane crash, and this year will be the 49th. And the sadness of that memory still hangs very heavy with us still. This fountain is the central spot on our campus, and it's more than just an ordinary fountain because it is, of course, a memorial fountain. And as I've said before, this plaza is transformed into a sacred place every November 14th and every day like today, when we turn back on the fountain. We hold the memory of the 75 in our hearts today as we prepare to turn this fountain back on. The turning off and the turning on of the fountain is symbolic on several different levels. There is, of course, the natural following of the seasons when we turn off water features in the winter to prevent freezing. This is the symbolic hibernation and the death of the outdoor plants in the winter, and then the rebirth of the plants in the spring. Then there's the symbolism of the passing of the lives of the 75 and the rebirth of their lives in heaven. And finally, there's that temporary thought of ending the football program, as Mike Hamrick mentioned, due to the tragedy and the restarting of our football program at Marshall. This fountain is symbolic of the cyclic nature of life and the resiliency of Huntington and Marshall University. The community and the university came together each year to recommit ourselves to perseverance and survival. We always know that when we suffer setbacks and temporary failure, that the spirit of Marshall University will prevail. We are a family that has known heartache and we have known sorrow. But more importantly, we know hope. We have experienced the unity and the strength of a family that stands together in good times and bad. We are all proud to be part of this Marshall family and to watch the waters of this fountain today as they remind us of that Marshall fountain. God bless each of you here today, and may God continue to bless Marshall University. Thank you.